So, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your girl, the Core Queen. As promised, I am going to do this reaction video of this Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels video when he's talking to this girl concerning her. Well, you should call into the show. Y'all know. If you don't know, Kevin Samuels, before he passed away, had a show and he had conversations with women who called into his show voluntarily to, I guess get critiqued or to say, figure out why they couldn't find a man or, just get some of his insight on what he thought about them. And this particular video stood out to me because I am a fitness coach, certified master fitness coach, personal trainer, nutritionist, glute specialist, all of the above. So this one particularly stood out to me because I have conversations like this often with women who get on phone calls with me, do consultations with me to consider being a part of my program. So this one stood out to me and I wanted to share it on my platforms just to maybe possibly get people to hear how crazy they sound or how delusional they sound. But it didn't go exactly how I thought it would go, but it went better than how I thought it was going to go. And when I say that, I mean, because I'm going to read some of the comments from my Instagram page, because when I posted this video, it actually got, I haven't looked today, but a few days ago I looked and it was over like 1.7 million views. It was so many comments, shares, likes. It was going crazy. The folks in the comments were going crazy. So we all know that back when Kevin Samuels had his show and he was alive, there was mixed reviews. I think this was one of the first times on such a big platform and that got so much reach where people, well, where women in particular were being held accountable for certain things that they typically don't or aren't held accountable for. If you aren't familiar with Kevin Samuels, prior to him going viral, he always had a platform where he called out men in the same exact way. And he still did it too, but of course, it's going to get more notoriety and more visibility when it's more inflammatory because in my opinion, men take criticism a little bit better than women do. Don't roast me. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But he literally used to drag the shit out of men. It just didn't go like it did when he talked to women. In this particular video, I didn't feel like he was disrespectful. I didn't feel like he was harsh. I didn't feel like he was saying anything that was offensive. I thought he was being extremely honest with somebody who has been around people who hasn't been honest with them, because she was very confident in what she said. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the video. I'll probably stop and start it or whatever, just so I can talk through it, just so y'all can see what my real reaction and my opinion is about the video. And then I'm going to go and, like I said, I'm going to talk about some of these comments that I got on Instagram from these people in my comments. So here we go.
I am 5'4" and I weigh 200 pounds. So I'm thick.
Okay. I got to stop right there first, because that is the first thing that caught my attention. That is the reason why I posted the video, because I was like, my mouth hit the floor when she said she's 5'4", 200 pounds, and she's thick. Okay, so when I do consultations with my clients, I always ask them what's their current height, current weight, goal height, goal weight. I mean, goal weight, not goal weight, goal height, but goal weight. And when I ask that question is because I need to know, because I haven't seen them yet. This is a virtual call, we're on the phone, whatever. I need to know what our starting point is, how I'm going to create their plans, and how we're going to move forward. So if somebody gets on a call with me and they tell me they're 5'4", 200 pounds, oh, we got to dig. What's going on? What's the problem? Yeah, we got to figure this out, because that's a lot. That's a lot by any standard, any measurement, any scale, any chart. That's a lot of weight to put on a 5'4" body. It's a lot.
Not thick. That's obese.
Okay.
I'm 6'4" and you weigh as much as me. That's not thick. It's obese.
At that moment, her face tells everybody that nobody has ever said anything to her in this magnitude or checked that, yo, come on, wait a minute, time out, ma'am, for real, that this ain't it. That's obese, baby. That's not thick. Yeah, thick is not a thing as far as measurement goes. It sound cute. It's a way to sugarcoat it. And we don't do none of that shit over here. It's a way to make you feel good, make you feel fine, one thing that was happening in the comments was some of the guys that like thick women, I like them thick. Yeah, you're gonna like them all the way to the grave. You're gonna like them all the way to the grave because it's unhealthy for somebody to be 5'4", 200 pounds. It's unacceptable. Sorry.
You want my measurements?
I don't care. It's obese. More than a 30 BMI is obese, man. 5'4", 200 pounds is larger than the average running back.
See how she went to the default of, do you want my measurements? No. See, because you think because you got a big ass and maybe big boobs or whatever, and your waist ain't as big, you're still big. Excess fat anywhere on your body is unhealthy. For some reason, Black women in particular think that if their waist is smaller, if their stomach ain't as big, that they ain't big. No. You're big. It's unhealthy, and I'm sorry, I think my mic might have went out a little bit, but it's unhealthy, and you gotta like take accountability for, okay, you know what? Maybe I do need to lose some weight because 200 pounds at 5'4", regardless of what my measurements are, is unacceptable.
You calling me a running back?
Hold on, we gotta go back to that because this is where she got offended.
It's larger than the average running man. 5'4", 200 pounds is larger than the average running back.
You calling me a running back?
This is where I kind of got annoyed because he didn't call you a running back. He's giving you an example of what these measurements look like on another person, so you can get an idea and a comparison of you saying something is thick, he's saying it's obese, and this is what it looks like on something else. Let me give you something that you can relate to. Maybe you've seen before. You know what a running back look like. The average running back is this height, this weight, or close to.
I said 5'4", 200 pounds is average larger than the average running back, height, weight adjusted.
Okay.
And calling it thick is a problem.
Okay.
I'll tell you why it's a problem, because it's unhealthy.
Yes. And see, that's where I was happy that he went into that. And that's the end of the video because I clipped it right there. I didn't want to go into the whole, spiel of how his show goes, but because I was only concerned about this portion of it, it's unhealthy. And one of the things that I want to address first and foremost with the comments that were in my comment section about this video, when he commented about it being unhealthy, is people literally glorifying, getting a kick out of, praising, celebrating, whatever you want to call it, that this man passed away is utterly disgusting. The fact that he is literally trying to help somebody stay alive because he knew that he was unhealthy. If you didn't know, I'm not gonna say he was unhealthy. He was diagnosed with cancer some years ago. He was a cancer survivor. So anything after that are there are some things that just come along with being a cancer survivor. It could be high blood pressure. It could be heart disease. It could be something that is a residual of surviving cancer. So for people to think that he passed away and it's okay to celebrate that because he said somebody needs to lose weight or that they're unhealthy or he's trying to help them become healthy is disgusting. It's disgusting. Take your ego, your feelings, your emotions out of this and listen to what he's trying to tell. He's trying to help you. He's trying to save your life. But no, y'all in here crying because he said that you need to lose weight. A lot of people do need to lose weight. Ain't nobody going to tell you. They're going to sit around and let you die. And people in my comments talking about, oh, well, guess who's dead? Guess who said this? They dead. Well, at 5'4", 200 pounds, you ain't too far behind them. I'm just saying, you ain't too far behind them. But I just thought that was disgusting and how people are saying that God took him out because he was talking to people. Like, I never found anything wrong with Kevin Samuels, how he talked to people, because they called into his show. They knew what they were signing up for. He was literally saying the things to men and women, holding them accountable for the things that they called into him for. If you don't want people to critique you and criticize you, why are you calling them? It makes zero sense. It just doesn't make sense. A lot of other people in the comments, they were like sending me DMs and messaging me and just thanking me for posting it, because they're like, we need to, like, the Black community needs to become aware of some of these detrimental terms that we use that are really killing us, because we're leading in certain things like heart disease and high blood pressure and all these risk factors that could be hereditary, but we're contributing to them because of the way we eat, because of the way we look at ourselves, and thinking that we should have a separate chart when it comes to measuring things than other people. No, healthy weight is just healthy weight. I don't care what color you are. If you're overweight, if you're obese, that is just what it is. And there's no way to fix that other than to just fix it. And trying to cover it up and sugarcoat it and use cute little names like thick and all of that. No, it's not going to help you in the long run. Your body is going to break down. It's working way too hard to carry you around, for your organs to function, all of these things, because your body got to do too much work because there's too much excess fat around the organs, on the outside. It's just so many contributing factors to all of these diseases and illnesses that are heavily, heavily, heavily brought on the Black community. So I applaud this video. I think that it was a great video, and it should bring awareness to people, especially the ones that were in my comments. Like I said, over 1.7 million views on the first video. I think I posted another one. It was like 205,000 views. I just posted the other day. But for people that are tussling in these comments saying that he could have said it a different way, I'm gonna say something about that, because like I said, I talk to people, women particularly, almost every day about joining my program to lose weight. They're at their wit's end. They might have had a diagnosis by a doctor that this is their last ditch effort. If they don't do something right, they don't change anything, they're going to die. I get women calling me. They just really don't know what else to do, how they going to get the weight off. I cannot be nice, kid glove, friendly trainer and get them the results that they need. Sometimes I got to be like, listen, I got to be harsh with them. So how I say it may change from time to time, because I'm not getting through to them and they're not going to get the results that they need. I can't save lives by being nice all the time. Sometimes people need you to grab them up a little bit. Like, listen, do you want to live or not? So y'all always talking about it's the way you say it. No, sometimes you need to grow the fuck up and take it like you need to take it so you can make the change that you need to change. Now, if you're one of the people that just need instructions, I got clients like that. That's easy. They real easy. I give them the plan. I don't really got to check on them that much. They do what they're supposed to do. They get the results. Those people are just intrinsically motivated. They don't take much work. But some people who don't have that internal motivation, sometimes they need a little extra push, and you got to give it to them. So don't project your shit on the people because you think somebody should have said it a different way. And if you're sitting out there 5'4", 200 pounds, and you need my help, I got you. I'm the core queen. That's what I do. I help individuals lose weight and get in amazing shape without starving yourself or spending hours a day in the gym. Hit your girl up. I'm the core queen, Didi Leggett. Find me on all social media platforms. The core queen. That's me. You can Google me. You'll find me. I'm everywhere. Set up a consultation with me. We'll talk about it. We'll figure out what you need to do. I got you. I will create a custom meal plan for you, a custom workout plan for you, and I'll get you on track so you won't ever be offended by a video like this again. I promise you. I got you. Y'all be great.